Hi everybody! Today I'm going to share some rather embarrassing news with you all. Since my last vlog, I have decided to go ahead and jump on the bandwagon and read 50 Shades of Grey. If you've read the books, you know what they're about. Even if you haven't read the books, you probably know what they're about. I am going to go in a different direction here and let you all hear a little list of things that I have learned from reading this book, all pertaining to what you should expect if you decide to date a millionaire. So here goes. First, the overarching theme here is that he will most likely treat you like all of his other possessions. Bear that in mind. I'm going to read these off a piece of paper. I've written them all down. It's kind of an essay. Here we go. You will first meet him at his office by tripping and falling over the threshold on your way in because you're interviewing him for your best friend who has the flu. If the millionaire you're dating is 27 years old, he's probably got mommy issues. He will buy out the company where you just got a job so that he can keep an eye on you. He will ask you to marry him 6 weeks after you meet. He will ask you to marry him without giving you an engagement ring. He will probably not only be rich, but also gorgeous. He will most likely inspire someone to write a trashy novel trilogy about him. He will obviously own several cars. All of them will be Audis. He will obviously own property in Seattle. He will obviously own property in New York City. He will obviously own property in Aspen. He will have several crazy ex-girlfriends. He will buy you an Audi, which will in turn be ruined by one of his crazy ex-girlfriends. He will then buy you a Saab. He will hire someone to buy you fancy clothes. He will dress you up like a doll and take you to parties at his millionaire parents' house. Then he will pay $100,000 to dance with you. He will own a helicopter. He will be an accomplished pianist. He will likely have a second life, which he keeps secret from the world. When you find out about that life, he will probably insist that you sign a non-disclosure agreement. That non-disclosure agreement will not hold up in a court of law, but if you go blabbing to your friends about it, he will most likely spank you. He will also spank you for rolling your eyes. He will also spank you just for the fun of it. He will buy you a laptop to keep tabs on you. He will buy you a smartphone to keep tabs on you. He will become angry if you're too kind to his employees. He will have one of his employees sit in a coffee shop across the street from where you work to keep tabs on you. He will ask you if you're hungry with relentless frequency. He will have smoldering gray eyes. You will refer to his mood swings as mercurial at least 20 times over the course of a month. He will have slept with a woman old enough to be your mother when he was 15. He will be jealous of your male friends. He will be jealous of your roommate's brother. He will be jealous of your sleazy boss. He will use the term fair point well made far too often. He will own a sailboat. He will fly across the country on a whim and bombard you in a hotel while you're having a drink with your mom. He is probably adopted. He will occasionally carry you over his shoulder, caveman style. You will spend much of your time glaring at women who throw themselves at him. He will not understand how amazing you think he is. He will buy you first editions of classic novels. He will hold your hair back if you happen to consume too many margaritas. He will always smell the same. He will tell you that you are vanilla. He will evoke feelings that cause you to consult with your subconscious. He will also evoke feelings that cause you to consult with your inner goddess. He will constantly pull your hair to get you to move your head. He will not tell you anything about his past until he's on the brink of losing you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a small glimpse into what I've learned over the past week or so reading these books. If you have learned something while reading these books, please feel free to leave it in a comment. However, I would ask that you keep it clean, because, yeah. And before I go, here is the question of the vlog! What would you buy for the man or woman who has everything? Leave your answers in a comment. And with that, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Cheers!